YouTubers, Pastor Bob. Well, I hope you guys are all having a blessed week. Mine's pretty good. Had a good Thanksgiving yesterday. Actually had one on Wednesday too, so we kind of like doubled up on Thanksgiving this year. But anyway, I wanted to talk to you for just a minute about enduring temptation. I hate temptations, and I hate enduring temptations. But anyway, the reason that I hate temptations is because normally I fail at first. I'll fail the temptation, and then God has to pound that lesson into my head till I finally get it. This is what James tells us in James 1:2-4. He says, "My brethren, count it all joy when you fall into diverse temptations, knowing this, that the trying of your faith works patience. But let patience have her perfect work, that you may be perfect and entire, wanting nothing." James tells us, count it all joy. Be happy when you fall into temptation. Well, I got to tell you, James and I have a little bit different opinion about the word joy. James is telling us to be happy because patience only comes through trials and temptations. That's where you learn patience, when you're tried. So get with the program and pass the temptations. If you pass the temptations, they quit coming. You already learned the lesson. Oh, other temptations will come, but that one won't. So listen. Peter tells us in 1 Peter 1:6-7, "Wherein you greatly rejoice, though now for a season, if need be, you are in heaviness through manifold temptations, that the trial of your faith, being more precious than gold that perishes, though it be tried in the fire, might be found unto praise and honor and glory at the appearing of Jesus Christ." So if a temptation comes, right, you recognize it for what it is, and then you say, no, been there, done that, already went down that road. I'm not going down it again. Well, listen, those temptations are going to quit coming if you know how to pass them. If you've already been down that road and you learned, I'm not doing that, those temptations will quit coming. Satan and the demonic host are not going to tempt you with things that don't tempt you. All right, lessons learned. So the key to passing a trial or a temptation is to reject it. Just reject it. Been there, done that. If you fail the temptation, you give into it, it's going to come again. And it's going to keep coming until you pass that temptation. So listen, what if you don't pass a temptation? There's only two outcomes to a temptation. A, you fail. And when you fail, that same temptation is going to keep coming back until you pass it. The other one is, all temptations, especially when you fail, they're to be a lesson learned. If you learn the lesson, the temptations go away. That's it. Next time that temptation comes, guess what you've got? You've got patience. And that's the outcome. Anyway, I hope that made sense. It made sense when I wrote it. Anyway, I hope you guys all have a blessed weekend, and try to keep out of trouble, and get busy on them leftovers. You can't leave them in there that long. Anyway, heaven or hell, you choose. Just remember, once you take your last breath, it's a done deal.